going on, y'all? Lil Crazed, Mr. K.i.d, all the way out here in LA. Shout out to channelAPA. You're watching it now, baby. So how I got into music was because I had a friend that had an older brother who was doing music, recording on tape recorders and stuff, just for fun, you know. It was just a slight hobby, and I was always into poetry, so I was writing poems and things like that. And then he's like, you know, why don't you throw a beat behind one of those poems? Because I was always in rhythm and rhyming and all that stuff. It's like, you know, I was kind of, I was a nervous little shy boy back then, and then I tried it, and improved and improved. It took a lot to get to where I am. A lot of people hating. I mean, I didn't even have fans or friends or family that supported me back then. But of course, after a while, as you can see now, K.i.d Entertainment, it took a lot of work, but it made me out there. Started with poetry, and that's it. Poetry. Rhythm and poetry, rap. Honestly, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a kid. At first, I loved the fame, the glory, just, you know, all that stuff, the girls and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But I did I had a lot of passion in music. I just enjoy music. Music is a universal language, you know what I mean? If you don't like music, you're not a human being, period. So, I was obviously attracted to music. Hip-hop was just what I was around all the time. The culture, not just the music, but the culture. I was always around hip-hop, and I enjoyed it. I was fascinated with everything. It's a lot of talent involved in hip-hop, and I was fortunately enough to be a part of it. Difference. I wanted to be different from other people. You know, there's a lot of people doing similes and metaphors and stuff. Not a lot of people doing the whole double meaning thing or the triple meaning thing. So I kind of just wanted to add something different and just make it just, you know, make something that's memorable and relatable. You know, if the fans can relate, they're gonna love the song. If they love the song, they're gonna buy the song. If they buy the song, you're famous. YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, Twitter. It's as simple as that. A lot of things nowadays, social networking is just the key. It's so easy to do. It's so quick. It's quick access, and it's easy. It's cheap. It's free. You know. So once you put all those elements together, you build yourself a little melting pot that you can use and just get dispersed throughout everywhere on the internet. And once you build a slight name for yourself, then this guy is gonna be like, oh, who is he? Let me try working with him. That girl's gonna think the same thing, and then they collab, and then they make good music together, and then you throw a show together like this. Honestly, I'm still waiting on the collab with Dumbfounded. Dumb, I'm still waiting, man. We said we're gonna work together. We're on different schedules here, but yo, we gotta do something. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of other Asian artists out there that are just doing amazing things. And if you are, you know, a fan of my YouTube at all, I like to do a lot of things that are kind of different from everybody else's when I give other artists chances to shine. Because I know it was so much work for me to get out there the way I am now. So what I did, I set up that K.i.d cipher, and I'm just putting out people that you don't know, and then you end up knowing them, and then, you know, they built a little, I guess you could say a little fan base online, and then go from there. I just love helping other people's careers, you know. Okay, right now I have Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 out right now. Chapter 1, I remember when I released it, it got over 5,000 downloads in the first day. And that was crazy because that mixtape, I was still trying to put myself out. So what I did was reach out to all these other artists that would kind of know me. So I was able to, you know, collab with Eric and David, J.R. Aquino, B-Pride, Traffic, Joan Lee, Mike B. There's just so many people on there. And Chapter 2, I want to do a little less of them and more of me. So that's what I did, and it was famine. I'm hungry, you know what I mean? And I'm hungry in this industry. So Chapter 3 is in the making right now, and I actually just started writing it on my way here to LA. I've got 3 songs done already. So, and that's gonna be called, first ever, right here, exclusively for channelAPA. It's gonna be called Liberation, Chapter 3, Liberation. Title of that is, the reason why is because actually a fan gave me the title. They said, well, you're trying to be a voice in the Asian community and kind of make it equalize ourselves in the music industry. And that's hard to do right now, and that's what exactly I'm trying to do. So thank you for the fan that gave me that title. I'm I'm definitely gonna use it. Liberation, chapter 3, baby. K.i.d Entertainment is a label that you'll see on this video, there's a lot of things going on right now. I brought a whole team out here, 13 people to be exact. There's still half the squad over at home, but it's a label that we threw together. It's K.i.d because it's King in Disguise. And basically what it is, what we believe is everybody is a king in disguise in their own way. It's just the way you put yourself out for people to perceive you. You know, if you project yourself as a king, they're gonna look at you as a king. And if you know, everybody's still a kid at heart. I'm still a K.i.d at heart. You know what I mean? And I get what I want when I'm a kid. You know what I mean? And that's really what a king is. You know, and it's more of a humble person rather than a king that's all out there. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm king. I'm a king in disguise. I'm still a human, baby. YouTube. Just seriously, just watch YouTube. There's just so many artists out there just doing it big. Of course, Timothy Dale, I get on traffic. That's my man right there. He's doing a lot of big things right now. D-Pride just got signed, so shout out to homie D-Pride. And there's just so many. I mean, there's singers out there, dancers, of course. We took over the scene with APDC. I literally can't name them all. There's just so much talent out there, and finally getting exposed to YouTube, and especially like Legacy. Legacy opened the doors for a lot of people on YouTube because now they're Justin Bieber's backup singer. So, and that was through YouTube. YouTube. LilCrazed.com, KingInDisguise.com, YouTube.com/Lil Crazed, my Twitter page, Lil Crazed K.i.d, Facebook fan page, Lil Crazed K.i.d, MySpace, Lil Crazed. You can find me all over the social networks. I really do like live off my computer. I'm always on it if I'm not performing or doing music. Well, I'm doing music on my computer. I love connecting with the fans. I love it. It's what made me me, you know. And that sounds so cliche, but it's so true. It's so true.